Justice on hold. 3 former Memphis officers are heading back to court in a stunning twist that reopens wounds in the Tyre Nichols case. But here's where it gets controversial. Defense lawyers convinced a judge that the very jurist who oversaw the original trial may have let personal bias slip into his decisions, prompting a full do-over. On August 28, 2025, U.S. District Judge Sheryl H. Lipman ordered brand-new trials for Tadarius Bean, Demetrius Haley, and Justin Smith. Last October, each man was convicted of obstruction of justice through witness tampering, essentially trying to steer or silence witnesses after Nichols' brutal beating. 2 colleagues, Emmett Martin and Desmond Mills Jr., reached guilty pleas before that federal proceeding ever began. And this is the part most people miss. In June, Judge Mark Norris quietly stepped aside just days before the 5 officers were set to learn their sentences. Defense attorneys argued Norris's private comments, suggesting one defendant was a gang member, crossed a line. Even though Lipman found all his rulings lawful, she said the judge's offhand remarks created an appearance of bias that the justice system cannot tolerate. Here's the brutal backdrop. On January 7, 2023, Nichols fled after being pulled over for alleged reckless driving. Officers dragged the 29-year-old black man from his car, pepper-sprayed him, and delivered shocks with a taser. When Nichols tried to escape on foot, all 5 officers caught up, punching, kicking, and striking him with a baton as he cried out for his mother. He collapsed and died in a hospital 3 days later. Video shot by a police department poll camera showed an even darker detail. While Nichols lay seriously injured, officers casually chatted, laughed, and regrouped, as if nothing grave had happened. That footage detonated nationwide protests and revived urgent demands for deep police reform, shining a harsh light on accountability in law enforcement. Judge Norris, confirmed to the federal bench in West Tennessee in 2018 by President Trump, had earlier served as Tennessee's Republican Senate Majority Leader. His district covered Tipton County and parts of Shelby County. Critics now ask whether a judge's background and life experiences can or should be shielded from scrutiny in high-stakes cases. Some observers argue the retrial notice distracts from the heart of the matter, the violence Nichols endured. Others insist that without unassailable judicial impartiality, no verdict truly protects civil rights or public confidence in the courts. Will a second federal trial bring real justice for Tyre Nichols? Or simply trap everyone in another round of legal maneuvering? Does exposing potential bias in the judiciary strengthen our system, or delay accountability for the officers' actions? Join the conversation and let us know where you stand.